Today I'm making body scrub and this is really easy recipe that I learned. You can just put coffee ground. You can use the one that you already use, but the thing is if you use the one that already used, it's moist, it might mold up. So I use the one that I haven't used. Then I add some sugar. I also add in some coconut oil to moisturize, and then if you want to, it's optional, you can add in honey. I add honey and then I also add in body wash. You have to make sure you add the body wash when the honey is still wet, okay? If you only add the honey in and you don't add the body wash right away, the honey, it mixed with the sugar, is gonna like make the grind thicken, and it's hard to scrub. It's more harsh on your skin. Just make sure that you add it all in. I do a big batch because I'm lazy. I don't want to keep doing it. And if you're feeling fancy, you can add in some rose petal. Actually, the rose petal, I grind it a little bit so it can be more fine. Before I add the rose petal when it's a little bit clumpy, and when I scrub, it tends to scratch my skin. So I try not to do that. My skin is not super sensitive, but I don't know, it's had this thing where you scratch it lightly and it have that line and red. So yeah, it's really easy to turn red. It looked like I got abused, but it's not. So yeah, I just have to be super careful with that. With this, you can add any body wash. Make sure that you stir everything up. You know, make sure it's not too runny or too thick. Then it's ready to use, and I put it in a closed cap container so I can use it anytime. I often do the body scrub maybe 2-3 times a week just to smoothen my skin, and then I will go in with some baby oil, and then I'm gonna do my scrubbing and pressure point. Uh, I try to do this more often, but I don't know, when I do this and then I have all this grease on my body, so I get lazy. But you can use some baby oil and then you do the pressure point as you see me brushing. You brush the inner thigh and the outer thigh, same thing on your calf, just to kind of like get your blood circulated, and it's also have some pressure point in there. I watch some of these Chinese pressure point, and it's really help when I do this. It's actually make my body feel lightened. Just make sure you use a decent amount of baby oil before brushing, because if you don't, you can end up with some bruise. I like to use the pressure point on my foot because when I do this, it actually have some point that helping your gut, and it's also helping relaxing you. It's helped me with my sleeping as well. So after I done all that on my foot, I put in some hot oil. My mom calls it yo yo or yo nóng. And then I put on some socks because you need to keep your foot warm in order for the rest of your body to be warm. I tend to have colder feet. I also do this to my arm to slim down my arm a bit, but it also has some pressure point there as well. And that's my body care routine.